Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ali and we are here with another unboxing. What we have for today's video, it is my Boxycharm February base box. It is finally here. For some reason I got my premium one first, but now I have this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this one. For those of you that don't know about this box, this one is $25 a month and we get 4 to 5 full-size samples, full-size products, and it is said to be worth at least $120 in here. So far it has been pretty good. Boxycharm has, I think, been one of the best ones ever since it came out. They've had really good products and they've always had a pretty good value. So let's get in here. Oh, another thing is, please don't mind my makeup right now. Once I see what makeup items we get in here, I'm gonna create a look at the end of the video. So I'm gonna take off what I have right now once we get through the products, and then for the second part of it, I'll go ahead and create a look with that. So don't mind my makeup right now. So let's go ahead and go in. I'm going to get this one first. This is from AVO Skin, I guess in collaboration with Aurora. Aurora. How do you say that? Aurora. It sounds weird. These are refreshing cleansing hemp wipes. So that is the package there. I might actually use some of these to remove my makeup. Or wait, let me see. Does it remove makeup? It doesn't say if it removes makeup or not. So I'm gonna check this out at the end and kind of read up on it a little bit. Another thing that happened with this box is I actually received the little card with the product information to my email. So I don't have, normally we get that little card giving us the like the theme for the box, but for some reason they sent it to my email. So I'm gonna have to go back into my email and kind of read from there what we got, so we can also get the prices. So up next, I'm going to take, ooh, these are pretty. So it's a set of brushes. Let me take them out. And it's a set of 3 brushes. They are from Alamar Cosmetics. Where did I see it? Oh, it's here. So it's from Alamar Cosmetics. It's right there. This one is a bronzer brush. They're nice and soft. This one here, it is a complexion brush. So I wonder, what's a complexion brush? I'm not sure if it would be for like bronzer maybe. I don't know. This one is a brightening brush. Just sit here. This, I don't know. It kind of feels like plastic. I don't think it's metal, but this is metal. But I think this is just plastic. But they're really pretty. So we get a set of 3. That's the second item. Then I'm going to grab this one. It is from Ciate, London. It is Everyday Vacay. That is it there. And it is a coconut setting powder. I've never had one coconut. I wonder if it smells like coconut. I've never seen anything, that said anything other than setting powder or mattifying. So I'm going to go ahead and use this once I do my makeup. And it's just, it has a little sifter here. It's covered with a little plastic clear tape looking thing. So third item, up next, I'm going to grab this one. It is from Laura Geller, New York, and it is a highlighter in the shade Gilded Honey. So that is it there. It looks like it's a really pretty color. I can't wait to try this on. It says Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. So that's what it is. Let me open it. It's actually really pretty. It looks really nice. So that is it there. And then the very last item that I am hoping works, it is, let me show you guys, Got a Becca foundation. Foundations are so hard to choose for me. I think my undertone is a little bit weird, so it's very hard to match, at least for myself. I do find that a lot of foundation companies or foundation brands don't make a shade or a match for me, I'll go to Sephora, I'll go to Ulta, and I'll have somebody helping me, and we will go through so many foundations and we are not happy with the match. So the one that I use to match this one, it is the Amazonian Clay, I think 24-hour foundation in the shade light medium sand. I really like the shade of that foundation. So when it came to choosing the shade for this one, it asks me what foundation I use, and that is the shade that I used. So they suggested I get this shade. So I'm gonna use this one. I really, really hope it works. So let's take it out so we can see the actual bottle. So this is it here. I just hope it's not too light, but I guess we'll find out and then we'll see what happens. So those are the items from the box. Let me pull the email up so I can tell you guys the prices and the total value of the box. And then really quick, so the Becca foundation, it is the Illuminate Coverage 24-hour foundation. This one is $44. The set of 3 brushes here from Alamar Cosmetics, these are $36. The setting powder, the Ciate London Everyday Vacay setting powder, this one is $22. The Laura Geller New York highlighter is $26. And then the wipes that we have here from EVO Skin Plus with Aurora, these are $10. And then I did read that they are supposed to remove waterproof makeup, so I'm actually going to use these now. So starting with that, I'm just going to open these up, and I can take one out so I can wipe off all my makeup, so I can prepare my skin for the foundation. So they don't really have like a perfumey scent. Let's see how well they take the makeup off. Okay, so I went ahead and took my makeup off with the little wipe, and it actually took off my makeup, I think, really well. This is what it looks like now. So again, it doesn't have a scent. Then I just went ahead and prepped my skin, my eyelids. I put a primer on after I took my makeup off. And then one thing that I have been into doing lately is pretty much going back to the way that people used to do their makeup before, which is applying the concealer under my foundation. I, for whatever reason, like the way that it looks with the concealer under the foundation, because when I was doing it the other way around, which is how everybody does their makeup on YouTube now, they will put the foundation on and then the concealer on top. I kind of noticed it was looking a little bit more cakey than what it should. So whenever I flipped it, I personally think that it looks a whole lot better. So my skin is prepped. Concealer is under, so now I'm gonna go in with the foundation, and this is going to be the moment of truth. So what I'm going to do is on half of my face I'm going to use my beauty blender, and then on my other side of my face I'm going to use a brush to see which one I like best. So normally I just pump the foundation in the back of my hand and then just kind of like dot it on my face from there. This is what the shade looks like. Let's see. I hope it doesn't oxidize too much, because if not, it's gonna look orange. That looks orange already. So I'm going to start off with this much and then just kind of, oh wow, that is very orange. Let's see right now when I blend it all in to see what that looks like. Also, it's a full coverage foundation. And I'm not really used to wearing full coverage foundations. So I know that gives you obviously a lot more color because it's supposed to cover everything else that's under. So I'm gonna see what it looks like once it's all blended out. But so far with the sponge, it's not looking too bad. I want to see what it looks like when I do it with the brush, and see how much coverage I get. Because normally when you do it with the sponge, it goes on a little bit more sheer because it obviously, the sponge itself absorbs a lot of the foundation, and it also has the sponge has water, so it mixes in with the foundation, which in turn waters it down. So then on this side, I'm going to use this brush to blend it out. It's a little bit hard to blend. I don't know if it's because I let it sit on my skin and it kind of dried, but it's a little bit hard to blend. It feels kind of sticky. I'm not sure why, but I think I like it more with the sponge. I think it's easier to blend with the sponge. Okay, so I just stepped outside for a little bit just to kind of see what it looks like in natural light. And I think the shade is actually not that bad of a match for being that I chose it online. But I do have to say that I think I like applying it with my beauty blender better than with the foundation brush. I think I like the sponge better. So now what I'm going to do, where's my setting powder? So I'm gonna, it smells like coconut. So I'm going to grab some of the setting powder on the lid. Whoa, that's a lot. Yeah, it smells like coconut. I've never had a setting powder have like a coconut scent. So I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna grab this one, the complexion brush, and I'm going to swirl it on the lid. And then just with this brush, I'm going to brush it up. It smells like coconut. I'm just going to brush it all over my skin to set my foundation. Okay, so foundation is set. I'm not used to wearing full coverage foundation, but I went ahead and set it with the brush. Now let me apply everything else, bronzer, blush, a little bit of eyeshadow, and I'll be back to use the highlighter. So let me do everything else and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and applied everything else on top of the foundation and the setting powder, and I must say I really like the way that the bronzer went on top of the foundation and the blush as well. So I'm actually really excited and happy for the foundation. Also, when I applied my bronzer, I used the bronzer brush that we got, and I really like this one as well. It's super nice and soft, and I think it did a really, really good job at blending my bronzer that I applied. So the only thing that is left is to use this highlighter here. So I'm going to use it's called the brightening brush, but I think I can use it for the highlighter. So that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to get some from here. And I'm just going to apply it. It's a really nice golden color. It's not too golden, not too deep. I think it's a really pretty color. It's not super blinding, but I think it looks really, really pretty. So I'm just going to apply this in pretty much everywhere. I'm also gonna use a little tiny brush so then I can put it here in the corner, the inner corner, and then some of it in my brow bone. It's a really nice shade. I'm really liking this shade of highlighter. So that is the highlighter. I think it's really, really pretty. So then the only thing left to do is I'm going to set my face, and I'm going to use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist that we actually received in I think this came in my Boxycharm Premium. So I'm going to use this one to set my face. I really like the way that this one looks once you set your face, because it does give you that little bit of a glowiness, but not too like oily looking. So this is what I managed to come up with. The palette that I used in my eyes is this one here from Wonder Beauty, the Wondrous Rush. Again, I received this palette in one of my previous boxes. I don't remember if it was Ipsy or Boxycharm, but probably Ipsy. And yes, so this is the look. I don't think I told you guys the total value of the box, which came out to $138. Not bad for $25 that I paid. That is all from me. Please let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. And yeah, so I am all done here. I will be back really soon with another unboxing, and I hope I will see you guys all back here next time. Bye.